somebody rolled in here with black Air Forces on, and I ain't never seen nothing like this before in the pink room.
Everywhere
This is low key a little bit like op territory because it's black on my whites. It's okay.
I really came here to rob y'all.
Honestly, that's what it's giving for real. And he really cozy right now, so let me not get too comfortable. I'm welcoming to the pink room today a very special guest from my favorite city ever, the city that adopted me, Atlanta's very own Deante Hitchcock.
Okay. I don't even know which camera to look at.
You this one and that one, and I'm this one and that one. This is us together.
I'm gonna look at all of them.
Look at all of them, yeah. Or you can just look at me. Deante, man.
Long time no see, man.
I know.
Come on, man.
Long time no see. Deante, I don't know when I met you, but I met you a long time ago. Before I was even doing this, it had to at least been like 6, 7, 8 years ago.
I feel like it was at what's name? If I'm not tweaking, before COVID for sure.
Definitely before COVID.
I feel like it was at Grammy weekend.
I met you before that. Actually, no, we did meet then. Yeah. I was outside then.
Likewise.
But likewise. But I knew of you because I was following music and everything for a while anyway. And I had a podcast before called Urban Overdose with Ansley Denise. Shout out to my Spelman sister, Ansley, and Cheertron sister. But I don't think we ever got you on it, but I think there was a moment where you were about to be on it. I don't think you knew that.
Nah, about to have
it was a long time ago. Like we used to have a studio on Peter Street. Like
I just write the raps.
He just write the raps. Well, look, the album's out.
Yes.
The album is out.
Yeah, man.
Now, before we get into all that good stuff, I want to dive into like your experiences with music first. So we're gonna break the ice with my favorite question ever, and you got to answer with exactly what comes to mind when I ask you this.
What you got?
What is the first song you can recall hearing?
First song I can recall hearing?
Yup.
Man, that's actually crazy. I don't be remembering. My memory terrible. I want to say it was like a Anita Baker song, shout out, because like your parents used to ever wake you up to clean the crib.
Hell
As
yeah.
a kid, we was on the same. No, take that back. It was Prince, Little Red Corvette. Now that I actually think about it.
Red Corvette.
When I was little, my folks were still like together. And my pops used to play Prince all the time. Yeah, I mean, and that was when I was like real young type. They split when I was like 8, but I remember hearing it around maybe like 6 or 7 type. He loved Prince. I love Prince. So
I want to ask my dad why he loves Prince. I never asked him why. No one ever asked people why, but like Prince, yep. It's your favorite.
I don't know. Like,
what is it? I mean, not that obviously he's a legend, obviously.
For sure.
And I love him too for just the emotion he puts in his music. But
I feel like Prince represents like just expression. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people I've come to find out like live through other people in certain ways. Like I don't know what Prince had going on, but Prince was fearless in like
his expression.
What he put out there, you know what I mean? Like his own expression type.
And a lot of our men, especially black men, never even really get to know what it looks like to express.
I'm about to say, even beyond that, I think people are attracted to that just in general. It's like whether it's something that they're like keeping inside themselves type. Like I wish I can express myself as vividly or as fiercely as this person type. Like people just attracted to that.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. Well, when did you first realize your appreciation for music?
Okay, I think everybody, like with a soul, got an appreciation for music for real. Like,
when did you first realize it though? Was it a moment? Was it when Chris said, ooh, 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 ooh?
Nah, I went there with.
I'm
about to say, we're gonna sip some water. We gotta put something in these cups, man. Oh, something in these cups.
No, it's some water. It's water in there. We just put water in there.
What the hell? Magician, bro. I didn't see you put it in.
Shout out to the production team. No, but I need to start asking that question differently then. Take me back to a moment that you realized that music was your vessel of expression.
I think for me it was a little different. Like I didn't jump into music, I think by my own hand. I mean, like my uncle used to do music. So he had a group back when he was probably like...
Oh yeah, I heard this story.
Yeah, he had a group when he was young. And then, things don't always work out how folks want it to, but he still loved music. So it was like this thing he instilled in me. He still wanted to take me and one of my other partners, his name was Noom. He put us together. We had our own little group. We had terrible rap names, but that's a whole different story.
Nook.
His name was Nasty Noom, and I was Dirty D. Terrible.
All right.
Terrible, exactly, bro. So yeah, everybody say he put us together. Noom used to write his own show. Like Noom stepped into music. He wanted to do music type vibes. My uncle put me in. I was kind of like the vessel for him. So he used to write my stuff. And then one day, it's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I want to try it myself. So I wrote on myself and we just went from there.
So it was really through your uncle.
Yeah, I about to say that's how it all
that
started.
you started to use music
as my own means to,
as a performance, I guess, to perform it. You started to perform music, and then you started understanding your expression through it. Interesting.
Shout out, no.
Yeah, shout out to your uncle. What's your uncle's name again?
Marlon Hitchcock.
Yeah. I like that. I feel like, I definitely heard that before.
So my folks was at one point, well, not at one point, before I was born, my pops wanted to name me like a combination of all their names. Him and my two uncles. My original name was supposed to be Seregelon. Terrible. Seregelon Hitchcock. We probably we're not even having this conversation of my name
Seregelon. I don't know.
Bruh, I'm an accountant.
Deante Seregelon. Yeah.
Can't do it.
That sounds like a transformer.
Sound terrible. Sylvester, Reggie, and Marlon. Terrible. Exactly. Don't laugh too hard. Come on. Chill.
We gonna chill. Hold on. Let's go back. We're at square one now, pretty much. Where you realize your appreciation for music. But let's talk about, that moment where you're like, all right, I want to try this myself. Let me get a pen and paper. Let me write, Unc. Let me show you what I got. Tell me about that experience, what that song was called. Like, reflect on that moment for me.
I think it was called, if I'm not mistaken, I Miss Myself. It was either I Miss Myself or What You Looking At.
Wait, how old was you at the point in time?
I had to be like 14, maybe 13, 14, something like that.
All right, I Miss Myself. That sounds like some self-reflect that I be thinking about right now. Why was you on it at 14?
I'm really a rapper.
What was you going through?
I'm a rapper, bro. Like, I thought my world was goddamn shifting at 14. You know how teenagers is, man. I ain't gonna cap though. I was in the studio. Usually when I was in the studio with like grown men. Mm-hmm. So my perspective was a little bit different, seeing what they be rapping about.
Oh, because of Marlon and Sylvester.
And I'm in there trying to out rap 25 and up. Yeah, exactly. Type. So yeah, I would say it was a little different. I wasn't rapping about what everybody was rapping about. Type.
Interesting. All right, so. No, wait. You said it was called I Miss Myself, or?
It was either I Miss Myself or What You Looking At. What You Looking At.
What You Looking At.
You talking about,
what you looking at. So then, all right, after that moment, and you wrote that song, did you record that song?
Yeah, I'm about to say it somewhere on a CD.
Okay.
Somewhere.
A CD? It's not on SoundCloud?
Hell no.
I want to hear that.
I'd take the grave.
All right.
Never.
All right, it's on the CD somewhere. All right, so now we're going to talk about your first performance then.
My first performance was terrible.
Where was it at? What was you wearing? How old were you?
It was a Sweet 16 for somebody.
That sounds about right.
Tell it back. That wasn't the first one. That's just the one that sticks out so much for me, for real.
Let's talk about both of them.
All right, the first one was with me and Noon. We was in Macon. You know what Macon, Georgia is?
Yeah, I know what Macon is.
We was performing on the back of like a truck. They had a big ass truck bed. That was the stage.
And a big old truck.
It was like, I don't know, is it Macon Day or something like that? They got some big festival in Macon that they do it type. Mm-hmm. Went out there and perform. So that's out of hood, like on the stage with us type, like Noon Big Brother.
In the back of the truck?
Yes, we was all on the back of the truck bed. That was the stage. So these was the original. You remember the Wood Rico?
Oh yeah.
These was who made the original Wood Rico.
Oh,
they sit in the back of it, hitting it. I got a video somewhere on my Instagram. Like, I'll show you that later. But yeah, like, I had to be yay high. I still had braids. I got matching t-shirt.
How big was your t-shirt?
My t-shirt was huge.
I know.
I'm talking about like down to my knees. Type.
Right. I'm about to say, couldn't even see.
I had on.
You had a Black Forces on too?
Yes, actually. Outside. I had on a cap, some braids. We had on white, red, and black. I think I had on a Tupac airbrush shirt. And he had on a Biggie.
I need that
shirt.
photo.
I got the video. I'll show you the video in a second. Hold on, I got you. Because I know it's on Noon page. Like, I had on some red Dickies. Either I had on the red Dickies and he had on the black ones, or I had on the black ones and he had on the red. One of the two.
Yeah.
But crazy.
Who put that fit together?
Probably my uncle. I ain't gonna keep it.
Right, probably did.
It was like 2000 what? That'd be like 2005 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. That's putting it on for real.
Are we the same age?
How old are you?
31. About to be 31.
I don't want to tell my age. No, I'm playing. I'm 30.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm still actually 30.